This is absolutely crazy. Look at all this stuff. What? Well, there's like 20 mattresses. Look, this is real marble on top of here. What kind of a flag is this? The streets are paved with freaking gold. Let's go see what treasures we can find right here in the roadside trash. Good morning, everybody. The birds are out. It's like 6 a.m. The sun has risen, but it's still rising. Beautiful sunrise this morning coming down here. And today, I should say this week, has some of the biggest trash days all year long. And literally, if I hop on this road right here and drive right on over this little bridge over to that town right there, they have a massive bulk trash day. So this is trash picking the rich beach towns of the Jersey Shore. Let's go see what we can find. Alright, pulling up onto the first street here. Let's see how this goes. Alright, no turn on red. Starting May 1st, so. There really is only one way to do this. You just gotta zigzag the streets and see what's out. So here's the first little pile that I'm seeing. It's actually like some stuff from a store. Like a sunglass rack. Hold on. Whoa, whoa, what's this right here? Whoa. This is really cool. Like a little fish station slash bar type of thing. Hold on. This is actually super lightweight. And really cool. Just shot some pictures of it, but yeah, I'm taking this for sure. It's got that beach feel down here. It's really just a cool style. That bar seafood place is awesome, but look at this. Sunglass racks. Little display. In reality, not much value other than scrap, and I don't want to fill up my truck too quickly because I did not bring the trailer today. There was stuff still in the trailer from before, and I decided to just ride out with just the truck, but we're gonna see what we can find with just the truck today. But first street, first pick, and we got a lot of streets. I'd say maybe like 40 streets that I haven't checked, and there is stuff out like right over there. This is how it goes down. Look at these piles. That's a nice pile there, and then there's a big ass pile right over there. Got to check the other pile. Hold on. This one's not looking like much. It's like beach chairs and wicker that just got destroyed, but let's see across the street here. We got 2 wakeboards. I don't know, they're not looking that great, but there's a possibility somebody would want these. Water sports are a big thing around here. don't know what to say. I probably will take them. They're all right. Their condition's all right. It's not the worst thing ever, but I don't know. You always got to think about it too. If it was an item that wasn't useful in the same condition, so I'm just gonna try to get like maybe 50 for both of them, even 40 bucks. Can I go through that way? You just never know, because you just never know what's gonna be in these boxes. And nothing. Some scrap wood. But like, just look at this house. Crazy houses right on the bay. Very nice. No way. This is like one of those miniature pet sofas. Look at this thing. It's ruined, but wow. That is cool. Bent anchor. I mean, any of this, all this stuff would pretty much sell at a yard sale, but you just have to really debate on what's worth taking. A couple keyboards. This bag's cool. Some keyboards, a little tool bag, and a bent anchor. Little grab bag. So actually, and they just put like Nike golf shoes out. This isn't the only time I've seen this. And these are something that you can't really sell, but maybe you can donate them. I definitely don't think you're allowed to sell those though. This is like the whole setup right here though. Now I'm just debating on like, do I take this stuff in hopes that somebody can use it, or is it just not worth it? Let me look it up. So that thing's only, what, $15? Somebody has it on eBay. The whole thing for $400 for this and all those parts. I don't know. All right, I'm just gonna throw it all in this bag. Oh, that was dumb. Hope for the best. Little Tykes mini grill. This is hilarious. This is a fun one, and it's not, I mean, it's dirty, but you could just, you know, it's like just pollen basically. Clean that off. I feel like Finn was gonna want this. So a little present for Finn. Clean it off real nice before I give it to her, but Little Tykes grill. All right, what do we got right here on the side of the road? Antique lamp thing. I don't know, somebody cut the cord on that. It is cool, but definitely not worth taking it in pieces. And then we have pictures of like mining pictures, mountain pictures. These are actually pretty cool. I don't know, I might take this box. Let's see, should we take these? Trains. I mean, these are pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. Amsel Adams over here. On a real note though, the streets are paved with gold. Look at this pile here, big pile up there. Might have to just pull over because these pillars are looking pretty cool. Pile here, then there's a third pile, there's a fourth pile. There's actually just piles for days. Like down this whole street here, this whole cul-de-sac is just filled with gold. Dog docks. I guess that's to put the dog in and out of the boat. It's actually pretty nice, legit. Really nothing in the piles though. Old school coffee mug. Some faucet heads. These are probably brass. These are actually pretty heavy. These look like some solid pillows though. Like actually pretty nice. I don't know about these two on the top, but this is a solid pillow. This as well. And what is this? Just like a little shelf. This might be usable actually for the catio, for the cats. Makes you wonder. I've regretted not taking hangers in the past, so maybe I'll just grab these. There's like a whole setup of just like glassware in here, which doesn't really have any value. So packaging stuff. This light's actually pretty cool. I'll probably take this light actually. I didn't even notice that really at first. Absolutely wild. That house just looks abandoned, and it could just be a beach house that somebody just let go like that. But to think that the real estate value right here, no house on the lot, just a lot alone, is probably at least 4, 5, 6 million, and that's just sitting there like that. That's crazy. I see a surf bag right here, and I sold one last year that I found, I believe, in this same town. I could be wrong. I found one last year around this time, and I got it and I sold it. It's just a good let's see, this one's not as good though. Nah, this one's trash. This one's actually trash. Never mind. False alarm. I spy with my little eye a mannequin leg. Gotta get out just to check it. One of the most, well, it's like a fiberglass one. One of the most interesting pieces. Could be used for art. I have no use for it at this point in my life though. When we got a big pile like this, we got to check it out. There is a TV, a very large TV right there. I'm kind of getting over picking up TVs though, because they're not as easy to sell as you would think. Sometimes you got to just pull over just in case, because you never know what somebody's going to be throwing out. This is actually a nice bag for ropes for storing stuff. Like, this is a beach bag, but it's also just a bag I can put tools in. This is actually an awesome little table. I'm going to take this little bamboo table right here. This could be the find of the day. Even with the condition, it might not even run, but that doesn't even matter. A Honda power washer, gas powered. This is legit. Solid score. So as you guys can see, there's only like one more neighborhood here, 10 or 12 streets, maybe not even, maybe like 8 streets, but this is all I've taken so far. So I'm not hoarding up stuff, even though I've passed thousands of items. There's no reason to take stuff unless you think you can sell it or you have a direct use for it. I mean, all these cords and cables actually might be worth taking. Whoa. A whole bag of old phones and a CD collection. Empty CD cases. Are these phones worth taking? Probably not. I don't even think any of this is. Alright, so this end of the island is wild because a lot of these houses are pretty much brand new or maybe a few years old at most. which, to be honest, isn't the best for picking, because it means they haven't had time to really settle in for that long. But at the same time, these are really expensive, these houses, so if there is stuff out, it could be potentially really good. Well, there's some stuff right here. Let's see. It looks like some toys. So we might have something here. Might have something for Finn. It's crazy how much stuff, how many like kids' toys are just always discarded. This looks like a diaper bag, so maybe these are kids' toys for like a young kid. The classic. She has one of those. Definitely kind of sad to see it go to waste, but I have no use for that stuff. I have no use for it. I'm sure it'll end up in the trash, but they should have donated it, really. So I just picked up this Panasonic CRT TV right from this pile here, but I wanted to show you guys. Well, first let's see if it works. I got it plugged into my little power box here. It's on, but the next step is, let's see what the last thing they were watching on this. Mike Mulligan and his steam shovel. That is epic. Totally cool. All right, I'm kind of at the end of the island here. This is probably the last pile down that I'll hit, and then I'm going to swoop back that way and head back towards my house, which is that way. I wanted to check out this stroller. It's actually pretty worked. But a lot of times the bedding that they put out here is always pretty good. I'm gonna have to say it's not that good, but what is this? Just a bunch of clothes. All right, I'll throw that in on the hopes that there's a vintage tee in there that'll be worth my time. But yeah, let's head back. And by head back, I mean just head towards the house, like towards my house, not actually home yet, because there's still a decent amount of stuff I can pick here. See what I was saying about these houses though? Like, I feel like this house on the end here is pretty much brand new. Oh yeah, it doesn't even have sod yet. It's not even, nobody's even living in there. It's so new. All right, stop the video right here. I wanted to show you all something super cool. We just got a package from the company Only. They make string lights. There will be more trash picking after this, but I wanted to show you all how I installed the lights and how they look in our backyard. Check it out. Here we go. This is what I've been waiting for. New string lights. Super duper excited. No way. So I said for the best look possible, if they could send 3 sets, and they were like, no problem at all, we got you. So check this out. They did it. The Only light up the joy of life decor freaking lights. And wait, check it out. It gets better. String lights with the solar panel. Are you seeing this right now, babe?
Wow, Fifi, look. Nice.
1 set, 2 sets, 3 sets.
Wow.
Yep.
Now open this.
Should we open this?
Yeah.
All right. Those are the extra bulbs. Oh, it just fell out. They do have an extra couple in there. All right. What are you guys thinking about this? Should we try to set these up?
Yeah. This is gonna be so nice. They're solar. Look, Fee, this is the solar panel that charges up all the lights. It soaks in all the sun. Daddy, open it. Open it.
Hey, we'll do one at a time though, right?
More lights. More lights. Just one. Lights.
And see the third one?
Yeah.
All right.
What's with lights? 3 boxes of lights.
So the thing I'm really liking about these Only string lights is the fact that you get this solar panel with it. So I'll be able to attach the solar panel maybe to somewhere around here, probably tilted that way, because I have a solar panel light over there on that shed, literally where I'm pointing, and it catches so much sunlight that that light goes on every night. So if I put one up here and start stringing the lights from there, and then I'll see if I need a second row, and I'll start again from there. So super stoked. And we have these string lights too here that are nice. It's just over time some of the bulbs die out, and there's moisture that gets in here, especially since we didn't have this sunshade up until recently, that some of these actually fill up with water, and then eventually they just don't work all. So I'm going to take these down. I'm still going to save these for another somewhere else in the yard maybe, but I'm excited to put the onlys up and see how they look. Super stoked. Okay, so I put 2 strands here on the outside deck, which is our catio. It's enclosed so that the cats can be out here and enjoy the outside but not actually go outside. But this is how cool they look. Completely powered by the sun too. Wow, I'm loving these new lights. These are cool. Looks magical out here. And I still have 1 strand left that I can put anywhere I want in the yard, and I don't have to have it near an outlet because it's solar powered. Epic. The one thing I would say though is make sure all the bulbs are tight, because some of them were a tiny bit loose in the pack. So just tighten all the bulbs. See that one right there? Make sure all the bulbs are tight. That's the only one thing I could say. You'll be able to see which ones are out, and then you can tighten them. Absolutely loving the new only lights right here on the deck. It's cool because this town does still have a mixture of this classic sea cottage look, like this house, really any of these houses here, and then they have the mega mansions. So it is a mixture. The sea cottage look is way cooler though, and this is like the size of a lot. Look how small this is, and that's going to be a full house. This right here, this is a house. This is a house. Wow, that's cool though. That bike's pretty much too far gone to really sell, but I'm wondering what kind of a bike this is underneath. Well, I don't know. Might as well throw it in. Looks like a decent bike, honestly. Like it's still rideable. They spray painted it though. It used to be pink. What is this, and why did I not see this before? It's like, is this a tennis poster? tennis poster? This is actually maybe the coolest thing I found all day. Let me check this out. What? Look at this US Open framed poster. Whoa, the glass mic. Whoa, this is cool. This is really cool. This is like one of the scores of the day right here. I gotta take this. All right, here it is. The one item that I really want to take, but I don't know if I can actually get it by myself. So my friend Leland was looking for a grill, and he's helped me out with a lot of projects, as you guys know from the videos. So if I got him this Monument grill, he would be so freaking stoked. There's no plates in it though, so that's not a good plus. That's not a plus at all. Whoa! Somebody smoked it. Nah, I don't know. This grill right here is very valuable, stainless. Somebody stripped it of the parts, which is weird. Maybe they used them for the other grill. I think I might have to pass. I should have looked at it before, because I had it in my mind the whole time that I might get this. But we'll see. I'm not getting it, I guess. Here's another maybe for the grill situation. 4-burner, stainless. Somebody stripped the Donnies out of it as well, though. That's kind of annoying. Is somebody just coming around taking them? Weird. It's actually a 5-burner still. Yeah, and then someone cut this. I mean, it's fixable, but why are people cutting that stuff off? I guess for the scrap? I don't know. It's a weird mentality, because the whole grill is stainless, isn't it? So that should just be all scrap. I do have a grill that this guy wants to give me that's actually in good condition. These guys right here 100% are picking too. So I'm not the only one out here. This is just literally all metal, I think. Like scrap. Whoa, look at that salt crystal. I can't take that. Not what I was thinking it was, but I have to pull over for art, even if you don't know what it is. It looked older and hand painted from the car, but it wasn't. It's like a print that you would buy at Home Goods, basically. It probably could sell at a yard sale, but a lot of those bulky items just aren't great to have around. This is absolutely crazy. Look at all this stuff. What? Well, there's like 20 mattresses. Look, this is real marble on top of here. What kind of a flag is this? Little stereo. Somebody might want that. I sold one last time at a yard sale. When I had a yard sale. We got more books. Looking like modern books. Some portraits of mountains they could probably sell, but I don't know for sure. A printer. Some rope. I actually need rope, so I'll take that. What is this, a tripod? Speakers. These are like speakers for a boat, it looks like, actually. So they might be worth taking, because you can like hook them up. Yeah, somebody might want these. I kind of have to take these just because of their VHS tapes, even though they're not really worth anything. Pair of sunglasses down in here. Nana. Good old Nana. Just gonna take this container. Whoa. It almost just spilled everywhere. The thing is too, like, don't sleep on the sheets though, on these piles. Gotta check those out, always. This is actually a nice strong rope too, right here. Alright, this pile looks big, but there's actually not much there. The posters are cool, they're in the frames. I just don't know if anybody would want that. Nah, it's all water damaged. This was actually an arcade game. Look, it's all collapsed there, but you can see the top of it right here where you would throw the balls in. Skee ball. It's nice when you can get really up and close and just kind of see what they got before you even get out. These are cool. This is cool. A little horsey. Yeah, these are cool for Finn. Little boat. What's this stuff? Kids' clothes? Is this a floppy disk? A freaking floppy disk. Haven't seen one of those in a while. Like kids' toys, stuff like that. We got more books and a pillow. Condition, not good, but a surfboard, I kind of have to take it. And actually I can use the fins. I can fully use the fins. 3 future fins. Or FCS fins, I meant to say. I can use these on my other board. And actually, there's a stand-up paddle board, but the condition of that is not good. People buy these boards for decorations. And I think that for decorations, it could sell for like $40, $50, just in that terrible condition. I actually know it can. I sold them before. Fake tree right there, but we're gonna pass. All right, let's keep it going here. There's actually some pillows right there. They look pretty nice. On second thought, these are looking pretty good. These two anyway. Funny too, because there's the trash guys. So people who were saying that, mostly I got this comment on Facebook, not on YouTube, but people were trying to say that I'm taking items that are supposed to be donated. That's so far from the case. All this stuff is in the trash to be picked up by the trash truck. If I don't take what's here right now, in the next 2 hours, all of this is going to be in trash trucks and then taken right to the dump to just be put into a landfill. All of this stuff, everything that's left. It's another reason why they don't care if people trash pick, because it lightens the load. The amount of people I saw taking stuff in the last couple days out here, it lightens the amount of stuff they have to take away. There's just stuff everywhere though. It's kind of hard to even comprehend. It's hard to pick and choose too, because I've left so much behind, but in reality I just can't take it all. Alright, so this is why I pulled over. What is this, a curtain? This is a curtain. I'm gonna take this. I thought it was a blanket. It's a curtain, but there's a really interesting looking picture over there that I might have to grab. Let me just put that in. What is this? This isn't original though, is it? Nah. It's pretty cool. There's a chopping board right there. I wonder if the moisture, yeah, the moisture got into the inside. All right, I'm pretty much heading back home in a few minutes. I've been here for over 2 hours, like 2.5 hours, and there's just so much to look at, street to street. It's almost hard to even really comprehend how much stuff is out here. But I did want to just real quickly show you guys, everyone watching, guys and girls, why people paid the money for this. This is a little drone right here, actually. Look at that. Quite literally a drone. But here it is, the beach. Messing up this guy's drone shot, but beach right here. This is a resort, but houses all here. Really, really nice beaches, white sand. It's kind of like grayish white, but some of the nicest sand ever. And this time of year through September is pretty much just beautiful down here in New Jersey. People are willing to spend top dollar to be right here on the beach for just a few months, maybe even a few weekends, because some of these people only use their houses like 10 times a year. I'm about to leave and go home, and I pulled down this street heading back, and I might have just found something really expensive. Not too exciting, but look at these freaking chairs. What does everybody think? Definitely in worse condition than I thought, and they kind of smell weird. Alright, definitely not too stoked about that now that I saw them. This still has the tag on it though, which is kind of strange. I usually don't pick up lamps, but this looks like a decent lamp. It's got the tag on it. Grand View Gallery. I keep saying this, but I think this will be probably my last pile. I just saw some surfboards here, and I thought maybe I should look at them. These are cool. Some vintage tins. Wow. Are the clothes, the stuff is still in them. Wow, that's nuts. So does that mean this clothes right here could potentially be vintage in here? Nah. Some Nikes. Old ski goggles. This is like a clean out. There's another surfboard right here. Those are broken pretty bad. Nautica shorts. House plants. What's in the toolbox? Nothing. Alright, let's get out of here. I decided to just grab all the surfboards, even though they're in bad condition, because I can lot them up, like, for sale, or I could actually maybe use them in the back area where my bar is. If I posted like 2 or 3 together in terrible condition, more likely to sell for like, you know, 3 broken surfboards for $100 or something. I don't know. Check this out. So I opened the VCRs. Well, one of the VCRs, I don't know what's in it, but one of them had a tape in it. Let's see what's in this. This is a cassette tape of more news from Lake Wabagon. Humor? Not what I was expecting. Guess that was being listened to on the beach, down by the beach. I think these speakers are pretty legit though. I gotta look these up. So it's come to this. Wait. Let me do that again. So it's come to this. I got a comment the other day. I don't know how long ago it was, actually. I'm about to read it off. Just bear with me here for a second. I'm going to be getting to a few important points that I think are worth sharing with everybody, just so you all as viewers and a lot of people that watch this channel who have supported us for a long time truly see where I'm coming from with this channel, with the business that we have, being a content creator in general, and how that looks for me personally and for our family. So this person had commented and said, I used to watch every video you put out, but it felt to me like half of them were advertisements, so you could get free stuff. I got sick of them. So today I thought I would catch up a little and watch one or two. And again, just more advertising because a company sent you something free. I do understand that this is how you make a living. Just miss the old Tuck and Sammy. It's sad to see what your channel has evolved into. Okay, that was the comment. I do understand this viewpoint. If you're using YouTube as a hobby and you have a career outside of YouTube and you're only just making YouTube videos for fun, it makes a lot of sense. This was my response to the comment. I understand your viewpoint. Okay, no, I didn't say viewpoint. I understand your point, but I think it's a massive accomplishment to have turned what was once a hobby into a full-time business that supports my family. To me, this embodies my dreams and aspirations. What may seem sad to you is what I've been working toward almost my entire life. So, I agree with the comment that I left. I've been working so many years to get to where I am today, and it all comes down to what kind of content creator do you want to be, or do I want to be? So what kind of person on YouTube, any other social media, do you want to be? Do you want to be the person that sells courses? You know, I've been contacted by 15, 20, probably like 30 companies or people together who have basically messaged me and said, I can create a course for you and sell it to your audience at X amount of dollars. As simple as this. Add another $30,000 to your revenue this year. Add double your revenue with this course making technique. So there's an area of YouTube where people sell courses or information on, I've been contacted by how to sell on Facebook Marketplace, make a course about it. How to be a reseller, make a course about that. To an extreme of like some company messaged us and was like, it would be cool if you sold courses on how to have a successful family day out. That's pretty crazy. Like, you just get your family and you go somewhere that you all enjoy. There's so much free information on the internet. I don't feel comfortable trying to sell information to the audience. So like the selling of courses is never something that I was interested in, but that's a way that a lot of creators are making money. So I choose not to go that route. I don't think that that is good for me, for our business. Personal choice. I'm not into it. So the other area that you could get into to make money as a creator is have a site like Patreon or a subscription-based site where like people pay per month for your content or for extra content, which this I'm not completely totally opposed to. I just don't feel that I have enough to offer a paid subscription at this point in my life. I don't have enough time in a day or in a week, in a month to make extra content that would be exclusive and be valuable enough for people to pay for it. So I'm deciding to just release everything that I release for free completely on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, wherever we post, and not charge any money. We've never had subscription-based exclusive content on our channel, off our channel, attached to our channel in any way ever. Everything we've ever created that's been released has been done so up to this point completely for free. Not saying that I would never do it in the future if I have employees or people or time to actually make that good content that would be worth releasing. But as for right now, that's not a path I want to go down either. So the next area of making money as a creator outside of just the views alone is taking brand deals. And this is an area that I've gone full into. And I want to explain why that is. I don't just take on brand deals simply for the money only, because I've been offered tons of products for decent pay that didn't align with what I want to do on my channel. There was multiple companies that wanted to review a baby monitor on our channel, and both me and my wife do not feel comfortable showing our baby sleeping on YouTube through a baby monitor, through a YouTube video, any kind of camera. So we just turned them all down. And the pay was good. It was better than a lot of endorsements that I have taken that were better fit for our channel. Okay, so I am explaining myself, but I'm not doing this like to make people feel for me or be like on my side. I'm simply doing this because there's so many people that have supported us for so many years. I feel like deserve to know what kind of creator I truly want to be on YouTube, what kind of creators and what kind of people we truly are deep down, and why we do the things that we do and post the content that we post. Brand deals are out of necessity, but for me, they're also out of choice. So at the root of it, at the base, our business and how we make money is based off of content. It's based off of creating a video, posting it to the internet, and monetizing that content. That's how basically 80% of our revenue that supports me and my family, our house, our cars, insurance, bills, everything. About 80, maybe more percent comes from the content itself. Yes, I do sell a lot of stuff, but that in comparison of what I sell doesn't come close to the revenue that's made from the content itself. That's why I put so much effort and time into the videos and set aside almost everything else, because the videos and the content are the most important for our financially. Taking brand deals and making videos for brands or with brands in collaboration with companies and products actually hones my skills as a video, as a producer, somebody who can put a video together, somebody who can film a video, somebody who can, in a quick manner, because I don't have weeks to do one project, I literally have hours or maybe a day. It hones my skills and allows me to do what I'm best at, and that's making videos. So instead of putting all that time and effort into creating a course and trying to shove that course down the throat of the viewers and making people buy this or buy that, I haven't even released merch in a long time, which I'll get to that in a different video, and we will be releasing merchandise in the future. That's something that we've always done. Putting time and effort into honing my skills as a video creator goes hand in hand with product reviews, with brand deals. Because the whole time you're doing brand deals, you want the videos to be good, you want them to be enjoyable, and you want to show the products in a way that people are going to be like, that's cool, that video looked awesome. So it just works. Like, it's what I want to do, it's what works for us, and it's what makes us money. So like, again, I've said this right now, I said it like a few minutes ago. It all comes down to what kind of content creator do I want to be? The bottom line is I'd rather rely on my skills as a video creator than I would want to rely on money from somewhere else or money from the audience. Like, nobody's paying to watch these videos. They're just simply logging on to YouTube, going on their account, hitting play. There's no monthly subscription. There's no money coming out of your pocket to enjoy this content. So like, I'm not relying on outside sources or say the audience to pay me for what I do. I would rather rely on the brands, because I've stepped my level up to the point where I'm actually valuable to companies. Me and Sammy together are valuable, because like a lot of these endorsements come in to both of us, not just to me. We've worked so hard, so long to raise our value level up to a point where companies want to work with us. And I think that's a beautiful thing. It's literally everything that you want as a video creator. Like, you're so valuable that a company's going to pay you X amount of dollars to endorse their product in a fun, enjoyable way and show it to the audience in a video on YouTube. You're getting paid for that, and people are enjoying watching it, loving it, and wanting more videos. Like, it's The greatest thing ever. I don't think enough people talk about this on YouTube, if ever. I feel like in the category that our videos are in, people try to hide the fact that they're actually making money from YouTube instead of like what they're selling or their courses or whatever else they have going on. So just think about that for a second. Let's be honest here. Getting brand endorsements is the ultimate goal as a content creator. That's pretty much all I wanted to say. Finn's over here. She wants her dad, so I'm going to log off. Thank you guys for watching. Peace out. See you in the next video. Keep it pushing.